Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Okay, well, I hope you're staying cool this Sunday evening in October now.
Yeah, stay inside if you want to get cool.
Still cranking the ACs out there,
Yeah,
and
it's 94 in Reading right now. I mean, it's hot.
yeah, meteorologist Brian Ramsey. We have some fire danger to talk about as well.
Yeah, we do. So we got some fire danger in that forecast, not for today, but coming up in the next few days. And of course, the heat is, again, still in full swing. So it's pretty sunny out there. This is a live look from Scott Valley Airport. This is going to be in Siskiyou County, but whether you're in Siskiyou County or in Colusa County, as far north or as far south you go, we're looking at sunny conditions across the region right now. And that wind gust forecast is going to get pretty strong as we have fire danger on the way. Fire weather watch is in place Monday night going into Wednesday, and that's because those winds are eventually going to pick up. So tomorrow, they're not going to be that bad. But once we go into tomorrow night, that's when that fire weather watch is going to take effect. And you're going to see those wind gusts getting 10 to 20 miles per hour in the valley and then 15 to 25 miles per hour near Jarbo Gap. So that's kind of a good reference point for the Jarbo Gap winds to show you how strong they can get in the foothill regions. But once we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when they're going to get a lot stronger. And they're going to stay that way probably on Thursday or Friday, if not get even stronger. So that is something we're going to have to watch. Next week, very critical fire weather. Right now, we're still dealing with the heat, though. 94 degrees in Reading and in Red Bluff and Corning, 91 in Chico. Still some 70s in the mountains right now, so not too bad if you're in the Sierra Cascades. Maybe a little warmer if you're in Trinity County, sitting in the 80s right now. But coming up tonight at 10 o'clock, we're going to be dropping into the 60s for some in the valley, 50s and 40s in parts of the Sierra Cascades. And then in those overnight hours, we're going to cool into the 50s tonight in the valley. So open those windows up again. It will get pretty cool out there, 50s in the valley, and maybe even some temperatures approaching the freezing mark in Modoc County, an overnight low of 32 degrees in Alturas. As we go to tomorrow, around lunchtime, we're going to be back into the 80s, and then that high temperature for tomorrow still hitting the 90s. So yes, that heat, again, still is going to be with us for tomorrow and the next few days, as we're kind of in between a low pressure and a high pressure system. So we're not going to see much change. That jet stream will actually get a little closer to us, though, on Monday and Tuesday, which will increase our winds at the surface, and that's why we have that fire weather watch Monday night, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But once we get to Wednesday and into next week, and we're going to see a big low pressure system drop, that jet stream really taking a dip into California. When that happens, we're not going to see any rain in our forecast, maybe some light drizzle in the mountains. I don't think we're going to see any rain in the valley. We'll definitely see some of that rain in the Pacific Northwest. But what you want to watch with this system is as it approaches, that's when those winds are going to get pretty strong, so on Thursday and Friday, and then clouds on Friday and Saturday with much cooler weather. I'm talking highs in the 70s, maybe even the 60s, so that's pretty exciting. Tomorrow, though, is Rainforest Day, and just kind of a fun fact for you, the August complex is over 1 million acres, so yeah, very large fire in California. Guess how many trees or how much land has been cut down of rainforest since the 1970s? That's going to be about 3.5 billion acres, so that is definitely a lot of forest that is no longer on this earth. As for lunch, 82 degrees for tomorrow, 89 though for that high tomorrow. So it's still going to be pretty hot, maybe in the 90s as well for many of you. As for your 7-day forecast in Chico, there it is for you. Look at those gray words, breezy, breezy, windy, windy, breezy. That's the story for next week. High fire danger, especially on Wednesday and on Thursday. But we do get in the 70s by Thursday, and maybe even highs possibly approaching the 60s by next weekend. As for Reading, high of 91 for tomorrow, getting pretty breezy as well tomorrow night into Tuesday. And then by Saturday, we could even see a high in the upper 60s.
Okay, so next weekend looks pretty nice there. We need to watch the wind event very closely.
Yes, this is critical. This is serious. It could get very dangerous if a spark catches and a fire grows. And it's going to be windy for multiple days at a time, so that is definitely dangerous.
All right, and well, we need the rain too, and it's just not happening yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. Thank you, Brian. We're coming right back. We'll show you a couple of exhibits locally opening back up.